Let's see. I don't know if I was live on YouTube. I think I am live on YouTube right now. Okay, so now that we got the audio together. Oh, it took a second, but welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're going to be using... Now YouTube's up, so everything should be good. I don't know how if Caster Labs is actually connected, but either way, I have two chats. Two dedicated chats, okay, y'all? Two dedicated chats. Not one, but two. Ultimately, man, it is 6 days, and I mean 6 days, until my birthday. And I'm a little stressed, but it's okay. We in here, we doing the things, and I don't want to do my hair today. I'm about to do my hair tomorrow, so when y'all see me on Friday, I'm gonna be a little cute, you know. So that's gonna be cool. But tons of stuff to do. Tons of stuff to do. Let's launch this game, and I guess I gotta make a tweet. Oh, I see. Look, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair how I always do my hair because I'm not about to braid it or do anything crazy. But man, I've been stressing over some birthday plans, trying to figure out what I want to do, trying to figure out what vibes I want to have. But you know, we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. I'm debating if I want to stream Tuesday. Tuesday's my birthday. Could be cool. I probably wouldn't play like a story type game. How are we doing? Okay. I wish I could literally just repost the tweet. Look, I'm not even gonna... I wonder how long we have to beat this game. I feel like the game audio should be fixed. I haven't been playing the game. Oh, you know what I could play on my birthday stream? I could play some Subnautica. Somebody asked me to play Subnautica, so I brought it while it was on sale. And when I tell you I've just been struggling a little bit, trying to just figure everything out. Okay. Have an internal dialogue in my brain. All right. I did that. Anything else? Okay, so YouTube's up. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure the chat's connected so I can see everybody's stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay, well that's connected. What about mix it up? Okay, here it is. Okay, it's just a little delay. Okay, so they both popped up. What about Twitch here? We'll do an emote. Ooh, got you, Tab. Thank you so much, Rex. I appreciate you. Well, let's do one of the new emotes. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. Sips tea. Nice. Okay, so we are using Mix It Up today. Because Caster Labs want to have attitude. I want to try one more. There's another one that I could try. Botrix or something like that. That could buy in chats. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Absolutely ready. I just have to make sure the audio is right when we launch this game. I appreciate you, Rex. Yeah. He's talking, not talking shit. He's talking best about Gemini, but I like Gemini's look. Y'all cool people. I got Gemini placements in my stuff too, so I can't hate Gemini's too much. Hi, Shippy. I appreciate you. Come on, Disco. Hop on. Come on. It's loading. Not responding. Okay, here we are. I was about to say, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, now we have to check. Okay, so the desktop audio. Let's go to properties and let's change that to this. Okay. And then boom, y'all got audio. Yes. Okay. Now, if I didn't adjust, I only just updated my Elgato wavelength. Most of the audio is where it should be, or the same values it was Monday. But I'm gonna keep my eyes on the audio and just make sure we're good. Should only pro. You know what? I could make this my main page and just open this right here in front of it. Somehow I didn't stretch my OBS out. I don't understand. I just need to stay put. Like, why does it have to move every time? You can't update one thing that's not even OBS and then have OBS be the same way. The audio's working, I'll tell you that much. That's good. Okay, I figured out what I was supposed to do. Okay, so last time we left off, what did we do? We did a lot. We still have to go back. If I'm not mistaken, we still have to go back to the... Sorry, my allergies are killing me. We talked to this old lady. We told the old lady that her husband had passed away. And it was really hard and sad, and I almost cried. And yeah, it was a time. But now we have a couple more objectives. I still think we have a pretty decent amount of the game left, but I guess only we'll see. But yeah, it's just been a time, man. I hurt my ankle last night or yesterday. Man, when I tell you, I was just... But it's okay. I got myself a brace, so I should be okay for a little bit. So we basically have to go do this Children of the Big Sea, and then we have to go back to this failed mural. So I'm pretty sure both of these are not exactly the same thing, but have something to do with it. And then I guess we gotta go back to the dead... Wait, what? We did this. Weird. Okay, so it's a couple of weird things here. Okay, so let me explain myself. Okay, so this one is one armor piece. We have two of them. Here's our example. We have literally two pieces of armor. Boom and boom. We didn't find anything else, but we have these two pieces. I don't know. We didn't accept the quest that made us say find more than one, so I don't really know how... Oh, wait. Was it interact? No, it wasn't. I don't even know how we would get this one. Victims' tattoos. We can't find anybody to talk to about that. But maybe on the island, we'll find somebody to ask about this tattoo. We also got to do this. We got to check the island and check the boardwalk, which we already been on the boardwalk. I don't know. Maybe we'll find more once the body's moved. That's my theory with that. The murder weapon, I really don't know what we gotta do here. But I'm assuming once we find where the shot was taken, maybe it'll give us like a white check or maybe a red check with the hand-eye coordination attribute. And this one is something we already did. We already caught the body and we just reported it to his loved ones. So I guess the next step is to go back to look for Ruby on the coast and look at that mural and see what's up with that. We also have a skill point that we got, and I'm kind of like, what should we do? -2 empathy, -2 encyclopedia. It's like both of these are -2. I'm like, I already got 2 -2s. I could use this opportunity to do something. Oh, yes! We need something when we go to that failed mural. Let's save this up for when we go to the failed mural. Okay. But yes, this game has been so fun. I have no idea how... where do we go? Okay, we go down here. I have no idea how long this game actually is, but I'm happy that it's more than 3 days. At first, I thought it was only going to be 3 days, but it's looking like we might get a full, like, 5 to 7 days. We might get a whole week of... You know, not week, but, like, obviously we've been playing this game for more than just a week, but... We might get a whole little week of Revachol, and that would be cool. We definitely might have a day 5 or so, if not more. I'm curious if also the map will change, like the people standing at the the people standing and striking, like, will they be different once the end of the story? Like, once I make my actions differently? Oh, let's see. We can travel. I don't know why this guy is highlighted right now. But let's go ahead and travel to... The mural is right here. So, like, yeah, let's travel to the church. Because this is, like, literally to the left of the church. Okay. See, look, I'm learning my way around the map. Alright, I'm also going to be peeking at Amazon because I had a package coming. And I just want to peek for it. Say 1 of 5 though, so at least for most of the stream it might not be here. So there was one more thing. Did I do my tweet? Why am I paranoid like I did do my tweet? I did. Okay, look, I made my tweet, y'all. All right, so I don't remember what we need for this failed mural, but we can see once we talk about it. I appreciate you, Shippy, for being here, as always, friend.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Okay, so I could try this, try to get it, and let's say I get this one, right? This one is impossible, but I got plus... however many, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and then we got the 5, so we basically got plus 15. So we only have to roll a 5 with this one. I could try this one first because it's letting me do it versus this one being locked. And then basically just saving up my 1 point for encyclopedia instead, or trying to put on outfits and then put an encyclopedia in it. Okay, let's try the shivers one more time. I'm surprised I don't remember putting a point in the shivers last time, because I thought the last point I was saying that I was going to dedicate the shivers, but nevertheless, it's okay. Let's go ahead and roll.
Suddenly,
yes,
there's a sigh carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Is that the lady that we're looking for?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What's happening?
She's down there.
Below this building?
Okay. Why?
The twins did hear the radio from here, so something is happening. Oh, let me unplug the controller. I'm like, what the heck? The wind told me. We looked everywhere else. We really did look everywhere else. Like, I know this map like the back of my hand. Oh my god, could this be the... No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It can't be then. Can't be then. Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells. I mean, we could take the time. I don't know if we're gonna ask anything, but maybe we could just go ahead and tell Kim about the cold spells.
Good. Yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there?
Oh my god, Kim. Take me serious, please. Why won't Kim take me serious? Kim never takes me serious. Yes, I can literally talk to my hangover. That's how bad it's gotten. The wind told me. Call it a gut feeling. We looked everywhere else. Let's say number 1.
Right. How do we get in though? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Point to it. Perhaps we can climb. Enter through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Okay, Kim. Now, why Kim is old? Like, I feel like Kim got an attitude. He mad he missed out on most of the adventure.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Okay.
There's also still a question of how the twins tuned into Speedfreaks FM.
If you just want to dial your favorite radio station, don't you? let's not trigger kill. Hold on. Perhaps these NPCs are experiencing Panic at the Disco. Yo, what's up? What's up, Mr. Elf? What's up? How are you? Have you played this game before? It seems like your type of jam. I don't know if I asked you that before, but welcome on in. How are you? How are you? Damn, I'm about to sneeze. I don't know if I'm about to sneeze or I need to plug my nose or what. Can we look into that later? We should look into that before we move on. I think they heard it from here, right? Didn't they say they were standing over here? I haven't played, but I heard good things. Ooh, okay. Look, let's antagonize Kim just for a little bit.
I'm only observing that there's another lead you wanted to follow, and that if you drop the radio lead now, just be prepared to leave without having done it.
Okay, let's do the radio lead then. So what do we have to do with the radio lead? Oh, we have to put the pieces together. Okay, look. We need a +2... Whoa, what do you mean? Hold on, why can't we... Oh no! How do we tell Kim that we want to do something different? Are we locked in?
Yes?
No. I hope not. It still has us given the thing. But how do I... Dang, that might be locked. Well, Feeling great, gonna sip some tea because your channel name is inspiring. Well, I appreciate that. Drinking tea in the honor of me. I don't know what else we could do, realistically. Oh, maybe we could talk to this guy? I don't really know. I think we're done with the voice dialogue. What I probably should have did that before I rolled for this, but I was trying to think in a smart way.
Isn't this a fine morning?
Do you have any advice for how to climb that ladder?
How to climb that ladder, you see? I do know that Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that.
Sticks? Can you teach me? Do you have sticks with you?
No, I'm just speculating theoretically here. Of course, there's
Give me
also
some
the
real
method
methods.
ancient Ilmarans used to get into the huts of their enemies.
How about you? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little stressed in real life, but it's okay. It's nothing I can't figure out, you know. Just stress planning. And I hurt my ankle, so stressed about that too. Because I want to walk around. I want to be mobile for my birthday. I don't want to be sitting on a bad ankle. But if I gotta heal, I gotta heal, so I don't know. What about the method, though?
If I'm not mistaken, then it involved months of following a very rigid exercise regimen.
Oh my god, that's not what I needed.
Years.
Trent.
In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. There's this excellent investigative piece of journalism by...
Where's the actual practical
Yes,
advice?
I have. There was this one time where I...
Oh no, you've made El Bigo Mistako. He's going to go on forever.
Okay, let's ask about alternative way.
Alternative? I don't even have a mainstream way in, I'm afraid, although...
Ew, we gotta go in the sewage? I don't know if I want to do that.
There's a sewage pipe there. Maybe that does something?
What happened,
Sorry, I
man?
can't help more.
I don't know. Well, first of all, I went downtown for the draft. I went downtown Friday and Saturday, so I did a lot of walking. And then Sunday, was that Sunday? Yeah, Monday. I woke up and I think I slipped a little bit and my ankles hurt. My right ankle hurt.
Pipes can be broken with force.
Not sure if it's because I overdid it. You know what I mean? I walked like 12 miles over the weekend. Probably even more because we went out Sunday too. Mostly errands, but you know, still walking. All right, let's see if we get in here.
An
Yes, it's
old
gonna be
pipe
lit.
peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the fell building?
Trying to get really excited and pumped for it, you know what I mean? You say, oh yeah, it's gonna need some rest. There's no easy, yeah. And I don't like resting, you know. I've been trying to walk around, and I think I might have. Look, I don't know if I made myself worse or I just didn't help, but I got a brace on now, and that's helping a lot. I got an elevator right now, so we're all good. At least I didn't like break anything or hurt anything. I think it might just be a sprain or something real small. Yeah, when I tell you we walked our ass off like 13,000 steps per day. We were down there. It was just a lot to do. And half of that lit, okay? Cuz it was bars everywhere. It was more bars than it was food. And that says a lot. I guess we about to get sewage on our face. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
You think we can get in there,
Given
Kim?
that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either.
So I can't climb and I can't go in
However,
the sewer.
the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
The lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks
And
around.
it's right here, a maintenance door.
To the right of the pipe. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Big boy time.
Oh,
This
I wish I
needs
could-
you to put your back into it.
Hold on, no, physical instrument. Let's leave. Hold on, real quick. We need our wife beater on. What else gives us physical instrument? Any gloves? Let's see. We need all the strength we can get right now. I mean, I'm also willing to put. I don't know if that was a red check, but I'm also willing to put a skill point because I have a skill point as well. Let me pop out the YouTube chat real quick. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in a place of my other one. Cause why is it there? This dope recovery is never fun, but it's the right thing to do. Folk return. Oh my god, there was some belligerent people. We actually got really close. Like when I tell you, we were like 6 rows behind the actual stage. It was super fun. It was super fun. All right, physical instrument. That's what I need. I feel like the tank top is the only thing really. Imagine I had some gym shoes. Dang, is that really it? We got 2 jackets. No, that's it. Okay, so we got a +1. And then we go back.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand.
So we gotta roll a 8, basically. Is this a white check? Yeah, it's a white check, so we can retry it.
You and the
Yeah.
lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not quite synchronizing your efforts. They slam shut again before you can enter.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Let's go ahead. I feel like we have like 9 physical instrument. Oh, because we have our fucking thoughts. How long are we gonna have this? -2 for how long? Is it this one? It's this one. And that's for 11 hours. No fucking way. We could try to climb. I don't know what type of things the climbing would get us. Just before I actually do the skill point. Because what if I need it for something else?
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
That's why he said it wasn't safe.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Let's assess the situation anyway. We could at least like climb up to here and then hop on a roof, you know?
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem
Mounting
corroded
brackets?
and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
Oh, like the metal behind the metal. I'm understanding now. Okay.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about
Not
right.
to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, astral projection.
What?
Open-minded about this.
Okay.
Yeah, because falling from that height seems, well,
What if I just
splat.
teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
It just needs some concentration. Come
Okay,
on.
let's say teleportation is a thing. Wouldn't you need some kind of scientific apparatus to create a teleportation field? You can't just do it without apparatus.
Shut up, Kim. I can do anything. Dang, why you gotta rain on my parade? And also, I don't know if Lieutenant is higher than my position, but like he just be so mean sometimes.
What are they talking about?
Shut up, Michael.
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
It won't hurt to
Oh
try.
yes, it could hurt a lot.
we
He
gonna
is
try to
restraining
teleport.
himself from using a
Oh my
parental
God.
tone with you right now.
Oh my god, imagine we could teleport. For real. 10 out of 10 game if we could fucking teleport. Okay, please.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is... Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear. Your atoms fading out of existence.
For real?
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Oh, I did it, Kim!
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
Damn, Kim, why you gotta rain on my parade? Oh my god. Talk about sidekicks or like co-protagonists. Kim is just such an interesting guy, for real. OMG.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear,
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Okay, Kim.
bankruptcy sequence. It's easy. You just need to move on. Like a plague of locusts. Like a fucking plague. Failure is a core tenet of liberalism. When life closes a door, it opens a window. And if the fall is too steep, use the fire exit. Run to the roof. You always have that airship on the dock. The most important thing is to keep moving. Keep dreaming. The auditors
Interesting
cannot
thought.
get to you if you keep running. Very, very fast. From one fuck up to the next.
That's not a good thing to just, you know, fuck up over and over again. So what is this? Intelligence white check failures give $1. Am I gonna probably keep that? Probably not. I also was considering saving up my point to get this and work on one of these two. But honestly, I don't know how far we're in the end of the game. I'm willing to do it too, depending. I don't know what it's gonna give me though, so just kind of waiting to get that secondary point. All right, what's this? The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Oh wow, we're literally up here. No wonder we can see it. Stones fall. It's a long way down. All right, let's see if we can find a way to let Kim in. I kind of want to go exploring. Oh, hold on. We gotta check this door. What's this? Oh, Martinez's postcard. That's what's up. Can I let Kim in the walls? The glass is covered with grime and dust. You barely see a way out. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do the field mirror. I don't know if I gotta do this before. I don't really know. I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but we here now, so. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. Look, collapse. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. Only one can barely squeeze by. Okay, so we might be able to get Kim into the basement. We have a flashlight. Oh, we have a. Oh yeah, we have our gun. Okay, we don't have any. I guess we should put it in our hands to intimidate whoever walks by.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm.
Oh yeah.
The polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago.
Hey, my package is 8 stops away. Well, that's cool. I guess I don't know if the gun gives me a bonus, but my hand, it feels good in my hands, I guess.
This is your gun, and in the world of unarmed civilians, a man with a gun is king, but in a wholesome and life-affirming way. You just keep the wheels of the world spinning, and maybe there's some money to be made on the side.
Okay. Thank you for the lurk sauce. I appreciate you. Hopefully work is going well for you. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe? Brought down and forgotten long ago. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew. Ew, crawling with something. Ew, I don't wanna. Old file folders in the cart, silvery with mold. What are these posters? Theories of sick, dusty panes of glass. Ooh. Intellisory. Solary. Suit jacket. Alright. We need to find a door so we can let Kim. A beam of flashlight and a crevice in the wall. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. See some cards up there. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Ew. So it's very dark, dingy, and dusty down here. Oh, some stuff. Oh, I didn't look at this either. Let's go ahead and look at this poster first. Oh,
A
we can look at the
mustachioed
window.
and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Let's dust it off, I guess.
Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Is this like the person that was shooting? Is this the person that was shooting where they were staying at? Same slit window you saw from outside. I'm also curious if this is the boardwalk area, because this is technically on the boardwalk too. Ooh. +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. It's kind of cool. Revolutionary's hat. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do we... But boot prints in the sand, one of the souls appears more worn than other. Ooh, we were in the right place. How do we get Kim in here? There's something in the air and a natural buzzing. Okay. Oh yeah, we just got these 2 new things. Oh, this is cute. We got a flower in it. Okay, and then also enter the building and let Kim in too. I don't know how we're gonna do that. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound. Hold on, let's let Kim in first. I don't know if that's like the way the girl is. Tunnel collapse, you'll have to find another way around. And then we looked at this window, right? Yep, there's nothing there anymore. Okay, so I guess this is the way to let Kim in. If we come across the girl and Kim's not here, then we gotta do what we gotta do. I don't know if we have ammo in the gun. Oh yeah, no, because when we got it from the lady, she didn't have anything in it. A concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. Feels strange. I will say I'm starting to feel a little eerie.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange
How was I
pain
supposed to let
like
him
you've
in?
never felt before. The static, the darkness takes over as you feel yourself slipping into an unknown mute state. Oh, it's death. This is the end.
What?
Cop dies under the boardwalk. An officer of the RCM, hot on the track of a suspect, died yesterday. Of causes yet
Wait,
to
but
be determined. I told him not to go after the suspect without me, said
Bro,
Lieutenant
why
Kim
Kim
Kitsuragi,
talks?
the deceased partner on the case. But it seems that he wanted to play the hero. It's just like him to run straight into the lion's den, fly unzipped and arms flailing, said Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, friend and colleague of the officer. If ever I saw a man with a death wish.
Wow. Oh, and then we didn't save. Oh, wow. Well, the good news about not saving means that we could re-roll for the encyclopedia first before we go in there. And then also, what if the encyclopedia somehow magically tells us another entrance in which we could let Kim out? I thought I did most of the checking of the corners and all the areas I thought that we can get in. But honestly, yeah, we're gonna just have to do that again. I'm gonna save when we get to the mural. That way we're at least closer. Oh yeah, let's try the map. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We're a little far down. Can we travel again? We can. That's so cool. Okay, well. Okay, so now it auto-saved. I'm not save scumming, but I just want to, because obviously if I die, I die. But I just want a closer save because, yeah. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and save right here. Go ahead and do a new save. Save early, save often. Thank you, thank you, Melvin. I almost said mail, like mailman, but it's mailman. I get it. I see it. Okay, well, I learned that just now. This game will kill you if we're sitting in a chair. Yeah, you know what? I actually almost died sitting in a chair. That was crazy. But I feel like I had high physical traits, so... Let me see. So we need encyclopedia. So before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to check every single piece of equipment. I know it might be useless. I'm also going to put the point into it. That's physical. We need encyclopedia. I think that's blue. Yeah, it's a blue trait. Okay. Yeah, smart glasses +2. I'm glad I looked. Okay, do we have any? Yeah, we got a +2. I don't know if the glasses alone will make me will let me re-roll that.
The
We'll
once
see.
bright mural
No, I still have to put
towers
the
above
points
you,
into it.
say
Okay. My last point I can put into the encyclopedia. All right.
the once bright
We going
mural
all in?
towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Let's pull on our knowledge to understand what happened.
You know a
Woo!
lot about
Okay.
radio. Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their
They got the
heads.
telepathy going on. They're smart.
Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the coalition government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope.
Well, dang. Thanks for trying, though.
You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
And that is?
You know where Ruby isn't.
What does that mean? Oh, like everywhere else?
She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be?
Oh, so this task, or this quest line, or whatever you want to call it, this in particular, yeah, they call it task, yeah. This particular task led me to just understand that Sis is in this building.
The alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby either. Idiot Doom Spiral gave an exhaustive account of recent events, but never mentioned seeing Ruby.
He's right. He's right.
You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps. Just as you didn't find the Insulindian Phasmid, you did not find her.
I guess you're right. We did check everything. I don't know if there's a way to get to the there's a couple things. I don't know if there's a way to get to the island or the boardwalk, because obviously we were on the boardwalk now, but I think the boardwalk thing might be cleared once we go inside this building. She's definitely in this building.
You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one. And you were probably right. The ULAN frequency is likely connected to all this. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. The Speed Freaks FM case is a radio mystery. That may not be a coincidence.
All right, I was right. So I was right. ULAN, she's here.
That isn't a fact yet, but it's a compelling suspicion. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her
Oh,
lungs.
that's the same thing.
She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you.
Okay, so we
in
already
her
got
breath,
this one.
in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase.
She's down there.
Okay. Why?
Oh, we even get the same voice lines to ask her again. So basically, once we did this quest line, it just enters us into the next quest line, I think. Or maybe this is another way to find this. We can tell them different stuff. And let's say something's happening this time. We said 4 last time. The twins did hear the radio from here, so something is happening.
True. And Ruby does have radio experience, as evidenced by her lorry. But how do we even get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally,
I got this, Kim.
my time to shine.
All right.
Perhaps you can climb them. We're...
Okay,
There has-
Kim. So we got this place down here, and we got this place up here. I don't know. Should we take a different approach this time? I definitely want to save now that we've done the thing. Now that we've done the thing. And that's cool because Kim was basically making it seem like either the end of the game is gonna be here or I can't leave. I don't know what's gonna happen. We can try to go in a different way. At least if we go in this way and we go in the door that's next to the reeds, maybe Kim will come in too, and then we don't have to deal with dying, because I feel like I checked everything. We can't go back up, but let me try that.
An old pipe peeks out. Your eyes slowly begin. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Given that this... However, and it's...
Oh yeah. Big boy
Alright, let's try.
time.
We get another roll. It's not
This
cheating
needs
because we
you
died.
to put your back into it.
Alright, let's put our back into it.
You and the
Failed
lieutenant
it
lean
twice.
all your weight into pushing the doors
Oh,
apart,
man.
but you're not quite
Not very
synchronizing
lucky
your
today.
efforts. They
Let's take a breather and try this again later.
We can ask them what's in there.
ordinary drainage pipe.
Oh.
Darkness.
We're asking the drainage pipe what's in there.
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette
Oh,
butts.
interesting.
Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side. And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that because we spent our skill point, and then we are a little less than halfway, so I guess I will try to climb. At least I saved, so worst case scenario, we're not spawning on the whole total beginning of side of the map.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah,
Alright, we gonna try to
that
teleport.
doesn't look...
The distances, in addition, the first rung is not to mention.
Astral.
Yeah, because falling from that height
What if I just
seems...
teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Just
okay,
give me some
let's say
concentration.
What did I do?
Teleportation.
Oh yes, it could hurt.
He is restraining himself from using
Alright.
a parental tone. All you need to do
Hey,
is
we rolled
close
good
your
twice.
eyes and zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel
It's
yourself
just kind of
disappear.
silly, honestly. I
Your
really thought
atoms
we
fading
teleported.
out of existence.
Genuine reaction.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam!
Maybe the I
You
can't
find
believe it
yourself
was
on
like,
the
oh,
roof,
he's alive.
Having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Look, I'm not gonna gloat this time.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You
Damn,
just
Kim
climbed the
can't let
ladder
me have
with your eyes
shit.
closed.
Oh,
The
shut up,
wind at
Kim.
the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
Okay, Kim. Dang, I know this already. Alright, let's get this
Bankruptcy
breakthrough out the way.
sequence. It's easy. You just need to move on. Like a
Oh,
plague
we
of
did this
locusts.
already. Oh, yes, because we resaved. Okay. I remember. Okay, so we had this again, so we didn't do anything different. Okay. I said, damn, Kim. I know. Kim just didn't... Kim could have let me be delusional for a second. Alright, so I am pretty sure we have to get Kim on this level. Is there something I'm not perceiving? Some area I'm not going? I thought this is where we let Kim in. But this is clearly like a window of some sort. Can barely see out. And then the only other thing that's not this postcard, which I will take for my $1.16. Okay, hold on. We've seen everything here, so that's the good part. Oh! I clearly didn't do everything. But look, that's why that made me go through it twice. Honestly, yes. I didn't check all corners.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door.
Who's
It's been
there?
there under the boardwalk for a while.
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Shit, I'ma fuck with him. He's just being not mean, but he's just being a little rude. Cause I'm trying to have my little tiny wins. Come on, Kim.
It's much easier from this side. The panels on the rails slide once you dust the sand off. With the help of your partner, from the other side, the doors open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
You ready?
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Oh yeah, let's save. Now that we got Kim, we got our buddy back. We gonna go ahead and take our flashlight. Oh yeah, and we can have this thought
Holding
hunter
the gun feels natural and it reminds you of the day
It gives
you
us a
first
plus
held
one,
it
so that's
with
good.
fear and respect. This is your
And we get that little extra 5 XP. I don't know if these things give me XP, but why not? We read them already. Brought down, I forgot it so long ago. I don't know if I remember reading that one. And this is glass. And then there's a jacket in here, which I'll take for sure. You know me, I'm gonna take everything. Okay, and then there's one more thing over here. Like, what do we need? Do we need headphones or something? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I wonder if Kim got anything to say about all this stuff. So nobody was sleeping, but they definitely in there cooking up some music or whatever this humming sound is. I was curious what the humming is and could be. And then why did I die upon hearing the noise? Like, that is something else that I'm trying to figure out as well. Okay. Are we still gonna die?
You feel something.
Oh,
like a
I didn't.
swarm of
Maybe I
hornets
ran the
buzzing
last
under
time.
your scalp. A strange tingling. You can almost smell.
What's she doing with this crazy radio stuff? Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
You really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
Dang, why you being like that? Okay, I am reassured that my package is not here. They're still across the street. Maybe because there's a lot of apartments near me, so.
He trusts your gut feeling on this.
Okay, he trusts me? Kim, look at Kim. I saw them too. Footprints were with the right sole worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
So trust is important. Trust is absolutely important. Man, this man did not trust me at the beginning. I don't know if he trusts me to do this by myself, because clearly I died doing this by myself. But I think I might have earned the respect of Kim Kitsuragi.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we gotta arrest the criminal.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
All right, let's take it slow. We still don't know the full extent of Everard's plans. I told Joyce maybe we should see Everard again. I don't know if I want to see Everard again. I really don't. We solved the strike deadlock by telling Joyce about the Union's plans. How bad? So they're not striking? We never walked over there. Fuck. Okay, hopefully we still get to do stuff around the map if we do beat the game, or if this does reach some type of climax where we can't do anything else. How bad do you think things could get, or what do you think is waiting for us there? Let's go ahead and start with Everard, because although I don't want to see Everard, it might be important to see him.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information like this. It's dangerous, but...
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
Okay.
I still don't think that was a good idea. But yes, our affairs with the Wild Pines are in order, since she isn't in Martinez anymore.
Someone's been a very busy boy. Good on you.
And then how bad do you think?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I
Should
don't
we
think
go
the entire
to
city
Everard?
will be razed to the ground.
Let's try not to worry, he thinks. If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What do you think is waiting
I
for us
think I
there?
see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
I don't think we've
Or
been sneaking
maybe not.
either.
Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
This is the second time he said that. Okay, I'm gonna make the executive decision right now. Right here, right now. Whoa. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if Kim is actually gonna come. So don't worry, I'm sure everything will be fine. I know, well, the problem is, when I walked around that corner, I died. So, I kind of want to avoid dying very much soon. And then also, if the game's telling me that I can't come back somewhere, I'm like, let me try all the things I can try. Oh, we can't teleport right here. Nothing bad will happen in this game. Never, never that, never that. Dang, okay, that's fine. We'll walk back. See, we can do it. Get some exercise. And successful model. Oh, look at us. We're remembering stuff. Oh, because we have these glasses on. These encyclopedia glasses. I didn't realize we can... oh, shoot. I walked the wrong way. Can we teleport yet? Yes. Okay. I guess we're going to talk to Everard one last time. I kind of want to see if the people are striking. This guy's still here. This rude dude. They are still here. So what are they talking about? Any new voice lines with this guy?
Right to work!
Nope. And I'm pretty sure we finished off the voice lines with this guy.
Hola, wandering man.
Okay, I guess we go to talk to Everard. I'm pretty sure we said everything, but if I don't know, I might be overthinking the game a little bit. But it's definitely something important. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when games mention stuff, you know what I mean? If you don't do it, it might be telling you about like an Easter egg or something. What if Kim could convince that dude to give us some money? That rainbow guy? Everard's gonna be like, oh, you got your gun? And point at his face. Alright, let's go talk to this man.
So, the ship has sailed. Did you see it? I know you did. Tell me, what did it look like as it grew smaller and smaller when that mainsail dropped behind the horizon?
I don't think you go overthink this game. I appreciate that.
Did it look like a germ? Did it look like a piece of bacteria?
Well, it looks like we do have extra voice lines. This is something new. Appreciate you for the lurk, Shippy.
His jaw is clenched, and his quadruple chin is quivering with
Oh,
hatred.
so he's mad. He's mad.
This is decades of hatred speaking right now. You get a sinking feeling.
Yes, that sort of did look like that. A bacteria growing smaller and smaller. No, it looked like a boat sailing away from the coast. No need to be overly dramatic.
You wanted us to relay all this information to her.
Yep, you did say that.
That this is a takeover? That I want a war? God, I hope you also told her about the drug trade. They absolutely hate getting their hands dirty with that. You can kill 1 million people, but if you do something the police doesn't like, well, then you're out of the yacht club. Goodbye, you inhuman fuck.
Well, I guess all we would have missed if we did that mission was really getting cursed out by Everard, which I don't really care. Now I know why you've been so forthcoming. So this is your plan all along, for me to relay this information to her. Okay, so we got a couple different things we can say, and then we can proceed. Now I know why you've been so forthcoming.
No, Harry. What we have is real. We're working men. This here is real.
In there, under pillows of winter fat, his stress-ridden heart still beats furiously.
So he basically lying. So this your plan all along?
Harry, I can't see into the future. We are all playing by
it's
ear
obvious
on
to
this
use
planet.
me.
I had no idea she'd react so strongly.
What do you mean? He just... I don't... He makes me irritated. Because he literally basically started a war through me, in a way. I mean, obviously he definitely probably hired whoever to kill. Are we even gonna figure out who killed that guy, or no? That is the thing, too. But you did want me to relay information.
I knew the negotiations would go better with police officers telling her horror stories from inside the harbour. It's scarier this way. Turns out it was a magnificent strategy. I never thought it'd so fundamentally fuck her up.
Well, I got 5 stops and my package is here. I'm excited for that. I got some new headphones. How do you know she left?
Harry, I bunked her cabin. I bunked her whole boat.
Fuck, so he's been listening this whole time.
Surveying her boat. Hell, I even wanted to bug that thermal cap, but my boys advised against it.
So you've been listening to our conversations this whole time?
Not me personally. I had guys recording and processing this information for me.
The Hardy Boys!
Hell no! They'd fuck it up.
Okay.
They can't do anything right.
Real boys.
I mean my real boys. My special task force boys.
You talking about the mercenaries? No, I thought the mercenaries were with the Wild Pines.
Where are these boys?
Kim is just straightforward to the point. Oh, let me stretch my leg. Oh, man, I hope my ankle gets better. It's not like crazy, like it's not like a ridiculous amount of pain, but I definitely am not walking right. Okay, Nice little stretch going with my legs and my arms. Okay.
They sure as hell aren't hanging out in the open with beers in their hands for the cops to question. They're pros, Mr. Kitsuragi.
You use me. That's wild how you got me to do all that stuff. It is wild.
Harry, you made a conscious decision to relay that information to her. You could have kept it for yourself.
You used my intellectual curiosity against me, but she told me a beautiful story about the discovery of the insulinde. But she said she's insane like me. So what's gonna happen now? Well, I think in this one you used my intellectual curiosity against me.
Against you? Oh, Harry, I'd like to think I used it for you.
Okay, what's gonna
What
happen
was
now?
always going to happen? We take the harbour and she fucks off to Ozon, uncorks a bottle of wine, calls her partners, and says they need to distance themselves from this nasty business before the big shit spinner splashes everyone.
So in a way, we just played into his hand. I don't know how I
Only
like about
difference
that.
is the Union doesn't have to lose 2,000 men to machine gun fire.
You could have just told me. I would have been on board. No, I definitely wouldn't have. Damn, Everard. I was hoping I somehow get to fuck you over and not the other way around. That's really what I would say. I wouldn't say that to my enemy. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them know that you got defeated. That you were acknowledging the defeat. You know? I swore fealty to her. She was my beautiful lady. I have a bad taste in my mouth. You better make sure this ends up saving lives. Look, I just want to do police work. Honestly, you better hope to frickin' whoever, because I could cap you right here. I got a gun in my left pocket. I got this flashlight in your face. You better hope this ends up well.
That it will, Harry. That it will.
I don't believe him.
As to the bad taste, please, you're not a sommelier. You're a cop. You knew something big, and you wanted to see what happens when you tell someone. So you told her. Anyone who's ever been close to power will tell you, inside information is the sweetest thing in the world. It's better than money. It's better than pussy. Money only makes you special for some salesmen. Pussy only makes you special for yourself. Information makes you special for all mankind. It's the ticket to history.
No.
Don't beat yourself up, Harry. What you did was participate in history. When history calls, you have to pick up. You had no choice. None of us ever do. A hard disco cop like you, I knew you weren't one to resist temptation.
So, did I fuck up Martinez? I think it's starting to sink in that I might have fucked up Martinez. Damn.
You know what, Detective? I am going to leave this out of my report, and I suggest you leave it out of yours too.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, absolutely.
Just look at the three of us. The three careless boyaderos. Good times, good times.
So what the fuck now?
Now we let bygones be bygones because there's work to do. For me and for you. I suppose there was a reason you came here, so let's have it. What can I help my best friend and comrade with today?
Look at my gun.
My. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am the two of you are reunited.
Hate this guy.
Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
Not at all.
I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again, Harry. Now.
Well, honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I was doing the right thing. Well, the one thing I didn't do, I didn't get both the signatures that Everett wanted. The only thing I did was tell Joyce about what he was doing. But I was under the impression that Joyce was going to get reinforcements, not just go home and sit on her ass. But it seems to be this is what Everett wanted this whole time. Even if she did go and, get forces from wherever, he just wanted her to leave and her people to leave. But no, when she left, she said the guys are still here. So I don't know. I don't really know. This is crazy to me because it's like this whole time I've only been working with Everett for literally just to get my bare necessities, if you will. And And even then, I don't know. I got played, man. I got played. I did what he wanted me to do, even though I was trying my best not to. All right, let's look at the tasks. Well, we already did that. That's some of these ones I'm a little confused at. So I guess we're just going back. Okay, and the good news is right now we have a door open at the bottom, so it's like it is kind of good that we did this. Wow, if we never talked to Everard, we never would have known that. We would have left the game thinking that we did something good, and... Wait, is this not where we came from? Do I gotta do it again? Oh, here it is, Okay, I was about to say, what? Oh shit, that shit scared me. Them little rats. Okay, I saved while we were outside, so we'll walk really slow up. I can take off the auto run. You ready for this, Kim? I don't know what I might need. What do I want to wear? You had a thought. I don't know where that came from. Oh, I pushed the right on the... Oh, so you can also push right on the mouse pad to... A concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. Feels strange.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
That's crazy.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Why can't I have some headphones like you, ma'am? Ruby. Oh, this is Ruby. Wow.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
We should have brought some fucking heels.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range
She
is
said
screaming
don't try
directly
to
into your
fight
neural
and it'll make it
pathways.
worse. There's some random lady that's not on our side. Let's trust her thoughts.
That's an awful decision. Why would
Oh,
you not
no.
want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
What's happening?
I'm
to me?
using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
So this is what the pale is? Pain? And radio waves?
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency. Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
I saw your equations. It's the ULAN frequency. Fat Angus said you had a pale emitter. You're using one of those devices to send signals through the pale on me. I could try to cover my ears.
You should
I
probably
think that made
check
it
on
worse.
Kim. That's what good partners do.
Oh my gosh. That is the way they used to cross the pale. Oh, wait. The radio station? Let's look back at Kim. Kim, you okay?
Right behind you, officer.
He's still alive and breathing. Thank goodness. Okay.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it.
Interesting.
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, People lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures for something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
Can we just turn this off so we can talk, sis? Please.
This must be how the twins heard the radio in their heads. They must have been standing by when she tested it.
How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
She nods towards her torch. That is a torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
We really are, Kim.
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Have you experienced it yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
So this is what we'd be going through if we were in the Pale. Will I stay like this forever?
Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
My headphones are way too loud. This is all great, but let's talk about the guy who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
Can you turn it down, please?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Bruh.
Damn this.
Oh, poor Kim.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadow as the pain lessens.
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon.
Interesting.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but she can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
Can we destroy the machine, though? Damn.
The violent white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the
Bruh.
compressor. Feels like your brain is swelling up in your skull.
Let's try to hold still, I guess.
There. I told you it's best not to move.
So we just set herself up. Bro, one more and we're dying.
87526.
Look, I know this isn't very fun for you, so let's wrap this up. You have a tribunal to attend.
Do you know something about the tribunal?
Tribunal is an awfully fancy word for what they're going to do. But yeah, I was listening to their frequency. They've finished their investigation. Now they're gonna put on a show before meting out punishment. Even though those assholes gave me up, I'm worried for the boys. And you, watch out for yourselves. You seem to have a habit of walking into traps.
They're planning to set up traps?
I'm guessing you don't know that a third mercenary has come to town
Damn.
just in time for the tribunal. Now you do.
A third. Oh, this is bad.
These guys are about
As
to
I
break out
said,
into war.
watch out.
The pain is becoming unbearable now.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under the floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
I might die. I don't know how
Her
long
tone
we can
is
stay in
bitter.
this.
She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't match you by the way.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
You're desperate, aren't
I
you?
was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
We need some headphones or
It was
something.
dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun. Then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
So she says she didn't do it.
Who did
and she
it, though?
doesn't trust you. Is it you specifically, or the citizens' militia that she distrusts?
Why does it matter?
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
She was the first to share her
Oh.
suspicions.
I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess wasn't entirely off. Your voice told us you were on the coast. Titus told me. Took some convincing. LMAO, that would be crazy if we told her Titus told us. Yeah, the first guess wasn't that
Titus
off.
and his boys, man. They told us you were on the coast.
Yeah, technically they did. They didn't tell us
Even
exactly
now,
where, but...
Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like...
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
3 stops away. That. Wait, it wasn't you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them up. I can do it by asking questions, and I have some for you. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in there. Can you please explain this shit to me? We still go play dumb. Wasn't it you though? It probably wasn't her, right?
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Okay, I have some questions
Like
for you.
what? I already told you I didn't do it.
Was Lely a likable guy?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the
Yeah,
union?
sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate him, okay?
You know what I just thought? I could use the thing at the bottom of my chair to elevate my ankle. I've been using just random shit and it hasn't truly been elevated or higher. You know how they say you put your ankle higher than your knee? Ugh. Okay, well that feels a lot better. And I'm not just having it on some random stuff. Okay, no sympathy for
Plenty
Mercs?
of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Alright, what about the...
I'm listening.
Where was your alibi when Lily was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
They said you left and take a really long leak, about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
She speaketh truth.
Wow, so if she didn't kill him, who the fuck killed this guy?
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardenne. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
Well, we could talk about the pinball machines.
Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
Okay. Let's just talk about the secret letter from the bar to the roof.
Don't know it, but also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
I mean, she's gonna say, if I say you have a gun, she's gonna say it's not the same type of gun.
And
What kind of gun is it?
a Noctway 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm
If it's
guessing.
2-barreled, then there's 2 bullet holes, right?
That isn't it.
Okay, let's conclude.
Yeah, evidence.
Do you like to hang out on a rooftop? We're just bullshitting, really.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Wow, that's crazy. That the only reason you hung out on the
view's
roof?
pretty bomb too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
Okay. And you then shoot the merc.
Yes,
and
I'm
almost
sure.
caused her.
And
Okay,
anyway,
well, we can tell her
as I
about the
said
drugs.
before, the shot had to have come from afar. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Let's lie. I don't know. We might not be good at lying, but let's see.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
We could.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray
Well,
her.
that's good. That's good. You're a criminal. I can't trust anything you say. You've had a financial incentive to kill the murder.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for
Who
the
killed
union.
the guy then? There's definitely more to this game if she didn't kill the guy, because we gotta find out who killed the guy. And if the game ends before we figure that out, then I guess I'm gonna just be like, why? And we not figure this out.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
It's delivered? Okay, 1 second, y'all. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go get my Amazon package. Okay, well, the successfulness of the grabbing the package was great. Let me open it real quick. And I also realized once I took my headphones off, my headphones are so loud, I didn't realize they were mowing outside. Normally, I thought they normally do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on the weekend they be mowing. But damn. Such a big box. Look at this. Look at this big box. And let me show you what's in here. This whole box for this. Crazy. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I don't think y'all can fit in there. Let me put them on real quick. Oh, it isn't open. Oh, let's see. haven't had some of these headphones in a long time. I said, you know what? I'm about to go back to the roots. I'm gonna give me some Apple earphones. Because the IMs I got, they hurt, so I can't take them back because obviously they've been in my ears. And who wants old used not iPhone earplugs? I'm sure that they, somebody could take them and have really good time with them and clean them, but I don't think I could take them back, so we're stuck. Or we were stuck, but we're not. Okay. But like sometimes these big headphones just hurt my ears, and it's cool, but I just want an alternative. I don't want to wear my headphones every day, all the time. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, that was cool. Successful Amazon package delivery. Successful. They work. You know what I mean? Everything's good. I got lucky being a dispatcher. I never had to do any of the real dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum. She turns the knob down just a millimeter. But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
No, don't say that.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
She's afraid of me? Interesting. Okay, let's take a step back.
Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Okay. Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there
And
hasn't
she was
been
at the
any
bar,
useful gossip
but
over
he
the
wasn't
radio.
shot at the bar.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
That would make sense. She's always been a step ahead.
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
Clausia didn't want to turn the lamp on. She was afraid of another shot.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn la puta madre agent.
That strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
I'm afraid of myself? We really must have not been a good person before.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Fucking shit. I'm scared. What do I do? Who do I call?
When we say help?
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse.
So we need to come back here
God,
when we
it's
have more...
painful.
We need to... If we do die here, we need to go get a shit ton of heals before we come back.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do.
No,
It gets
no.
so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Damn, what a crazy way to die.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though
I didn't
abrupt,
have to worry
did
about
not
death.
come
This
as
is
a
my second
surprise
death.
to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer,
Okay, they
commented,
just talking shit.
"That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend
His
and
heart was
colleague.
broken.
But I
Oh.
think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
well. Okay, so we need a crap ton of heals and maybe a few things for morale. We can go ahead and run back, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy. So we just need some heals. How do we... Oh, I'm not holding S. Oh, I guess I gotta go around. I don't know if I ever went this way. I always go up. I guess you gotta go up now. Well, this is crazy. I feel like, yeah, I did not think that I would need extra heals, or I would have brought some before. But granted that Kim said I can't do shit else after this, it made sense that I should prepare. I got 55 bucks. We can still, I guess we can go ahead and sell our shit to Roy. That, whatever it's called, the canister that we found is like $11, $12 more to our funds. But let's just see how many heals we can get. And then our car is dead, so why would we need a canister? Let's go ahead and sell it just in case. I don't even know how many kills we can buy with 55 bucks. What if we can only buy a couple? All right, Roy, I got something to sell you.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Aw, shit. Okay, bye, Roy. I'm not about to do that. I need my flashlight for something else. Wow, this is crazy. To think when we were sitting with Everard, we would have probably died. Is this the medicine?
A
We
small
want
cabinet on the wall is
Nacifed,
filled
right?
with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister
Ooh,
packs.
+3.
They all
Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And then let's take a couple of
Okay,
these.
here. Okay, here. I hope Saint. Okay, here.
Okay,
Okay, here.
yeah.
I hope. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint
Okay.
Baptiste makes you feel
I don't
better
know
or something.
what this +9 means. How many we have? 13 charges, 13 and 12. We gonna go ahead and get.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope
now we
Saint
have,
Baptiste makes you feel
16 and
better or
15.
something.
All right. All right, and we'll just save when we're back in front of that other place. Okay, that should be more than enough. 15 charge. I don't know how long the conversation is, but worst case scenario, I guess I can come back. And we should be able to teleport from here. So go ahead and teleport. Really don't like the fact that they're doing the dishes, but it's okay. Not the dishes. Oh my god, the lawn. I feel like they always do it. Like they either do it at the in the morning when I wake up, or they do it at night, or not night when I'm streaming in the midday. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Just rotated my ankle. It hurt just sitting here. I do feel mostly okay though, so little pain is not that much. But if it does get too much, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more. Okay, let's save here. All right, 15 heals, over 15 morale. There's no way we died, it says. Interesting, we get to see this every time, even if we've been here before. Oh wait, we do it because we haven't been here before. Alright, let's go talk to Sis again. Is my gun not intimidating to her?
suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Can't say it's a...
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike
We could
in
try
the
to cover our
agony.
ears.
It sounds like the entire
Because last time we
radio
got a...
frequency range
First of all,
is
before we do
screaming
anything,
directly into your
let's start with full health.
pathways.
Let's cover our ears because last time we tried not to cover them.
No, buddy. That's
See,
not going
either
to
one.
happen. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
Oh, she about to kill me.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge
Okay.
of violent static.
What's
I'm
happening?
using a
The X blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my...
You should probably check on Kim. That's
Check on
what
Kim?
Right behind you.
the torment.
A pale light signals are...
So,
Precisely. At the upper limit.
This must be how
I
the
don't remember
twins
where we were.
heard the radio in their heads. They must have been standing by when she tested
Let's turn it off.
You're
She's
big
gonna turn it down a
boys.
little
You
bit.
then
God damn it. Fine.
The gun she's well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking
could try
doesn't
this
seem to
again.
hurt as much.
I think it's gonna give me negative. Like I'm just gonna get pain in worst case scenario. Yeah, no, re-rolling does not help. Seems like honestly,
The violent white
Oh, I
noise
thought I died
becomes
again.
even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Feels like your brain is swelling up in
try
your
to hold
There,
still.
there.
Holy shoot, we are through. Try not to
Look,
collapse.
I know this isn't very fun for you, so let's wrap this up. You have a tribunal to attend. Glad to have been of assistance.
The woman runs past you and
Wait,
disappears
whoa,
into
whoa.
the darkness of the tunnel.
I thought we had extra shit after we. Now is it scummy if I reload? I won't roll for this shit. Look, let me go ahead and re-roll. I guess I gotta do some parts of the dialogue. I'm not gonna do the recheck where I break the thing because obviously that part will be cheating. But I want to get the dialogue options that we had that we just died and we died before we can get it. And part of that was not her leaving or us concluding the conversation. So let's just actually ask all this stuff. I was just rushing. I was rushing. But for fairness sake, I will not roll like the red checks again.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000.
I know you can't
Okay.
say it.
As she says the word office, that's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself? Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job.
I'm using a pale lat.
The X blasted from that pale emitter. That
Saw my
you should probably check on.
A pale latitude compressor. Signals are relayed across the...
so, what we are experiencing?
Precisely. At the upper limit.
This must be how the twins heard the radio in their heads. They must have been standing by when she tested it.
You're big boys.
Then
God
She
damn
gonna
it.
feel bad for
Fine.
us. She gonna turn it
The
off.
gun she well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
How
I
you know
heard
we're
you in the
coming?
passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. Yeah? What? No,
So she says she didn't.
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? Oh. I knew, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast.
Titus and his...
Even now, Kim is a paragon of profession.
Well, fuck.
Shoot, either way,
Those
we
guys
can't avoid
liked
telling her
me, I know
Titus.
it.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Oh, let's ask her. We have some
Like
questions.
what? I already told
Okay,
you
bet,
I
bet,
didn't
bet.
do it.
We just gotta ask her the same stuff we asked her before.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries, plenty of broken people. Yeah, sure.
She didn't hate.
I'm listening. Man, I was with
I
the
wish you could
boys
save
the
me
whole
conversation.
night. I hope they at least bothered to Yeah, and I'm can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please explain. Don't know it, but also the shot couldn't have come from the roof.
Yeah, we know that at
That
this
didn't
point.
go super
Okay.
well. You've got to lace.
And
What kind of gun
I
is
knocked away
it?
a
Two-barreled.
isn't it?
You have another gun somewhere else?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
Where did
The
you get
gun
it?
store. Trigger Happy Jacks.
Doesn't sound like the name of a real store.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Do you collect guns, maybe old rifles?
No, they're not practical. Break too often.
A doubt creeps over you. She sounds so sure of everything. So, not guilty.
My drama told me she wasn't lying.
Yeah, evidence.
Do you like
Who
to hang out on
doesn't?
rooftops?
Oh, you probably mean, yes, I'm sure. And anyway,
And then we can talk about the drugs.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Let's lie.
Okay, great.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man,
And this
it's
is
to
what
get
he said.
away from all that murderous...
Poor Kim, bro.
I
Kim
got
is going
lucky
through this
being a
twice.
dispatcher.
There, it's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Yeah, we're not gonna say this one. This might trigger her.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
She responds holding her gaze.
There's a sinister note in her voice. Even with the gun and the compressor, she's afraid of you.
Okay, we're very close. Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Okay, who killed the mercury?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
Claudia didn't want to turn the lamp on. She was afraid
Why
of another
hide?
shot.
I saw you roll into town.
Oh, yeah,
That
we asked for that.
strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
through the sudden sharp pain in your head.
Ah,
you
so this
hear
is why I
the
died
lieutenant
last time.
mumble something to himself.
Oh, what did Kim say?
Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise.
Kim, does Kim not believe in me?
It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
I'm the bad guy?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
What's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my
Harry
name.
Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a
We don't
funny
have
tie.
disco pants on no more.
Agent to la puta madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
He's dangerous,
Is
right?
that a joke or a threat?
No, that was a real question.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon
Hey,
enough.
can you get down, please? It's not appropriate. My cat just tapped me on the shoulder. Maybe when I'm done, please. I don't want to pet him because then he gonna do it again. Calm down. So what did you do to this Madre anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition?
Whoa, stop. Go away.
And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Oh man. B gonna be out here in a second.
I thought we had an agreement, she thinks. This was not supposed to happen.
Interesting.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat.
WAP it Sunday night. Tell me your
She
version.
eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal, a leader with no one to lead. She still wants to retain some control of the situation.
It makes sense.
It's okay. We just want to...
He struggles to finish the sentence.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Did she also seem hot to you?
Oh yeah, super. but I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Okay, well.
This woman has seen people OD. Glacia wasn't quite there yet, so why worry?
Glacia said you knew something was wrong right away.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
How did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
What?
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
She said she'd be so calm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lily by herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Well, sis, we all got the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Her grip on the gun is tight, her arms toned, her posture solid. Martinez lost a valuable defender.
You know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
A communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Her voice trails off into some white noise into your head. It feels like an aneurysm approaching.
You've got to act soon. This is getting bad.
Man, we could try it. But we're just gonna get a -1. Look. You about to break this thing?
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
Honestly, Kim is the only person I care about. Even though he's so rude to me sometimes.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
No. And this is all down to a red check. Obviously, it's a red check because you can't undo what you can't undo. What are you doing, ma'am? Please don't.
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
Oh. We have to roll literally a 10. We have to roll damn near perfect to make this work, which makes me feel like it's not gonna work. I'm not having fun. Please, sis.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you? Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now.
She doesn't deserve to die like
A
this.
smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger.
Wow. That's so fucked up.
You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
I don't even know what to say. It's our fault. I don't know if it was anything I actually could say. Damn.
We are cops. Everything is our fault if we let it be.
I failed to talk her down.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can't let this break you.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
What do we do now?
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere.
That's so fucked up.
That tent there.
Rest in peace, Ruby. She did not have to go like that. Damn. Dark water trails into the distance. There's no way out. That's crazy.
The plain red tent stands by.
I want to see what this is first before we go to that. It's just a light cooking utensil. She's prepared herself porridge with bananas. Damn.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Let's look inside.
You see a rolled up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Alright, let's carry
The
her over
lieutenant
here.
nods.
I'm very frustrated about how the events just turned out. That was not the plan. I did not know that was going to happen. And I even said that I probably wasn't going to do the red check again. And I still did it. And it's like the consequences of my actions. Man. Although the role would go how, you know, my attributes are placed in the game, these games still make you feel like you were the one that couldn't stop someone. So that's kind of scary thought.
There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by
And she didn't
empty
even kill the
cigarette
guy.
packs, books,
She
and
didn't even kill the
half-read
guy, I don't
magazines. Magazines. You should look through them.
Okay.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science.
You a notebook?
More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Let's take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
I got you, Kim. Damn. Let's go ahead and read this journal. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Sklinner embossed on the back. It seems to have served a loyal friend for a loyal traveler.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller.
Schneller. I guess I was kind of right. I was kind of close to it.
Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, direction.
They want me to solve this murder after this? Be for real. Why?
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Okay, cool.
Professionalism is his
What
coping
about the
mechanism.
diagram?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
Okay, how far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last
so we
year.
got more of a
It
year of
reads
content.
simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What about this La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Isn't that where I first came here?
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly
No
looking
way.
over my shoulder.
So she thought we were gonna kill her.
Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
It's in you to do something like this. Kill her. Physically, at least. You could pull the trigger if you had to.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. You'd pull it 1, 2, 3 times and watch her fall.
I like to think that I wouldn't do that.
No, stop. He wouldn't do that.
See? Alright, let's
Been
read
holed
12.
up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me?
Who's
I was
M?
feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The call was a courtesy. He must have held her in high regard to personally tell her he knew about her plan to run drugs for the competition.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's look about the day Lily died.
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely.
What did we just say there? I feel like he just was like, except what? Like what?
You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes.
Okay.
Don't expect to understand all of it.
You can look at the
The
cover
thick
again.
journal bound in brown leather. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, "Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my
Poor
idea
girl.
of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning."
I don't think she killed the mercenary.
I don't think
It
so
looks
either.
like she might have been framed.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks. Don't get emotional.
So she died for
She was in
nothing?
plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
We can ask him if he really thinks we're a La Puta Madre agent.
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting.
Could have been Titus. Then again,
But no one heard
maybe
the
there's
shot.
a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Oh, we gotta call her station to find out more if you dare. Oh, yes, I dare. You best believe it. Is that all that was in
Plain
here?
red.
Wow. That is so fucked. I did not expect that to happen. Man. Am I not really thrilled about that one? Maybe it was the gun in my hand. I didn't have, I mean, yeah, who knows? I mean, when somebody has a gun in their hand, you don't know if they have bullets in it. Maybe she just, I mean, she even wrote in her journal she didn't know she was gonna make it out, and she didn't know, if she did make it out, she didn't know what type of life she was gonna live. But it's still, like, all sad, you know? It's all sad. All sad. I'm curious if I should put it into authority. Authority is something I randomly want to put it in. Suggestion could be good, but I think suggestion is literally just like charm men and women. That's literally just like flirting, I think. Okay, let's see if we could. Can we get a teleport? No. So we gotta figure out the area over here in which we can teleport. I'm curious to be able to be closer to the fisherman shacks. Let's see, because we're like, are we that close to it? No. Oh no. I can't believe that, bro. No way. So, who killed our boy? Like, how are we gonna get to the island? I have so many questions I have to answer. So many questions. This should be it. No? Well, this game is definitely more interesting than I initially thought it would be. I was about to say, where's Kim? Hello?
Stop. Just up ahead. Danger. You are prepared. Don't put away your friend. Your weapon. The barrels of your Villiers 9mm pistol shine threateningly in the cold spring lights.
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Good. Be ready to take damage.
Well, we still got plus charges.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Oh, this is the guy that was he was protesting.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt.
I didn't save.
We need
I
to
didn't
talk
fucking
this
save. I
through.
did not fucking save.
All right.
No way. I might just have to go down with the end of my game.
Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Who is this? Is that a lady? It kind of looks like her shape. If that's a guy, he got some ass.
This is the mercenary at the gates.
Yeah.
His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
He don't give a fuck. Titus really, that's one thing about Titus. He don't give a fuck.
Peaceful.
Who is this? Sounds like the armor figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
He points to the helmeted
The
figure.
lieutenant is genuinely
I wish I
worried
could
for his
look over.
life. You should consult him before getting in there.
Let's walk away for now.
No. We have to step in. This is not going... No. We
Fuck.
have to step in.
What do we do, Kim? What do we do, Kim?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
He doesn't want to, but he must.
We're out of time.
The
This is-
Mercenary Tribunal. If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Okay, so we gotta take out the big guy first. Oh my god, what the frick, bro? I didn't change my clothes. I didn't save the game.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Come on, this is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance.
Oh my
now
goodness.
it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lip, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire.
Who's right? So which one is it? Who's right?
He is. I was wrong.
Damn, empathy. I had well, I guess half light. And where's my empathy? They technically are the same, so I don't know.
Pig fuck!
Where's that third one? Okay, he's over here. I see him. Oh my gosh. The voice from underneath the helmet interrupts your thoughts. You make out the last word. I can see you're drunk. One wrong move and I'm taking you out. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today.
No, no,
We're
no,
not
no.
leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
I don't like her, but what she said.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it.
Oh my god, we gotta make it.
Yes, yes. Just shoot him. I'm barely keeping you together here. No time to talk. He will only rattle you. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Violence or peace? Oh my god, I have goosebumps. I don't know what to do. Anything I do will probably end up in a fucked up situation. Who was that? Point at the junk man. Point at the man. I didn't know you had a third guy. Listen, they didn't do it. You're all drunk. Look at yourselves. Wild Pine Rep does not approve of this. Think of an argument. That's low. This is low too. Had blue eyes. Talk about the hangman. Think of an argument. Where is Classy? She can explain this. We have low for everything. Oh my god. We're not going to roll well for anything. Stand there quietly. We're not going to stand there quietly. The girl is who I was going to go talk to and ask questions to. Oh my goodness. And we could also put points into these. These are all red checks. Oh my goodness.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Yeah, we could try to get her.
She left!
Guard, what are you doing
What
here?
am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have.
We got played! We got played, bro. We literally fucking got played.
You can feel
Twice.
how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
No motherfucking way.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
It wasn't Classy. Wait, we just need time to. It was someone else who was not here right now.
How fucking convenient.
He was shot from a great distance. The sniper did it. A lot of people could have gotten to that roof, like Gart, the cafeteria manager. Oh, we blaming on Gart? Actually, there they are. Point to the enemy. It was one of you. Who's the enemy? If that makes sense, is it these guys? I've changed my mind. I can still change my mind, right? It was a sniper.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh?
Please don't.
How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Who's Elizabeth? Oh.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
I need to put my point. Think. Why does he believe me?
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
Wait, they didn't confess. Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
But we investigated the body. Come on.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen, when they confessed they were lying, the gardener isn't even one of them. The hanging was only a cover-up.
Liars.
Is she okay?
The shot rings in your ears. A
Oh,
low tinny
she's
ring.
still standing.
Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
Bro, we can ask who that is. That's only going to fucking trigger them probably.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Howan Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The
The
killer?
gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He points to the figure clad in an entirely ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
He kills?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Now is the time. Stop waiting.
I'm going to fail this. I'm going to fail this, and somebody's going to die. We cannot do this by violence. Wild Pine's rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
She's not gonna forgive you for massacring a whole bunch of innocent
The man
people.
stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
She's gonna be upset. Please,
She's
man.
fucking gone. She fucking sailed off. You're alone. Stay cool. Don't do anything stupid. The company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around, tired and suddenly sad even.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
Not Shanky
We're doing
dipping.
this together.
They're afraid, all of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon, one by one. No, the rest will stay. They would hold their ground, even if it means dying here with you.
You're all drunk. Just look, please. Like, be understanding.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. Ew. Let's try to think of an argument. I got them arguing. I got a +1 for that one. Come on.
International something. International law.
This tribe, we could say it's against the law.
Look around you, livestock!
Nothing's
We're about to
working.
butcher the lot of you. Where is your international law?
There will be ramifications, but there don't need to be. Let's go inside and discuss what our investigation
Yes,
has
Kim.
uncovered. We have important.
We're not fucking coming anywhere, Sailite.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Okay. Ask about him first. I knew you weren't a goddamn scab leader. Who are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the whirling rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click, softly, Corti, Courtenay, Major Raoul Corti, Courtenay, friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced
But we
to
didn't do
death
anything.
by lead.
Listen, your Lily, everyone says good things about him. He was a talker. He had blue eyes, didn't he? Your Colonel. Your Colonel did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer. We could say he was a talker.
Fuck do you mean, talker?
Like a good thing, like a good thing.
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be
Yeah,
around.
really nice dude.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives, share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kip tass here and there. Great fucking... If Lely
Oh,
was
I didn't mean
here,
to do that.
he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
No.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along.
I will. I swear. When I tell you I will find his killer, I absolutely will, bro.
Find his killer. Cop. His killer stands
No,
right there,
no, bro.
shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
Oh my god.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
I don't think this is gonna go well. I literally, absolutely have to roll perfect.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor.
So he did hit somebody?
Like dice rolling.
Go ahead. Give it another try.
He didn't do anything? Look at
Do
the gun.
it. Primitive. Take me out.
I'm not gonna throw him the gun.
Kill him.
And that's it.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens,
This might be
focusing
it.
on you.
And I did not save before this, so who knows where we're gonna be put at.
Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces.
I don't think it's anything we could do.
The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force.
Why is this one black? Does that mean I can't heal that one?
A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder. The pain flows over your entire body like an awful shock. A grim knowing rises from within. Half of your body must be gone.
God, please.
Lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims. Face pale.
Then, 2 shots ring at once, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit.
Kim, did he hit him?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
That was insane.
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has two
I didn't
gunshot
like Glenn,
wounds.
but damn.
Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see two cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
Just look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end.
Damn.
Here it comes. Death.
Let's try. We could try to evade all we can, but +3 is not gonna get us. The max it will get us is a 15 if we roll a 12. So this is it. I don't know. We could just try to heal. We still got 13 charges.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Let's try to open our eyes.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant
Kim leaning
shadows
over my
cast by
body?
them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. Do we really? I mean, like, haven't we been remembering everything as time went on?
Stay with me. You hear me? Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him.
Come on, Kim.
You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
We don't know what happened? What actually happened?
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago.
What do you mean?
You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep. And rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Come on, please.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. plane sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world. You're thirsty. Reach for the glass of water by the bed. The world is still there. Sleep some more.
Come on.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Oh.
It turns double, then triple from the pain.
Where are we? And if this is our room, why isn't this window broken? Why isn't it trash all over the floor? Why is the tape recorder moving? What?
It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
I'm alive?
Sunrise, Parabellum.
The lieutenant says he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo, his face covered in bruises. Ouch. The room, it's clean. The piss jacket, Jim, you took it off? What did you say? Sunrise? What happened? How bad am I hurt? I kind of want to know what happened.
What happened? You shot the major, and successfully, a firefight ensued.
And what happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
Damn.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left. Yes.
Titus is dead?
You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me.
Thank you, although...
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
Titus is dead? I thought you only smoked one. Shit, I will be smoking too. In the major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
There is unveiled anger in his voice.
I'm a little angry too.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
Titus is dead?
Yes.
How many casualties on the unit side?
4. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
Damn. 4 out of the 7 Hardy Boys. Or was it 8? Well, no, the girl technically wasn't. They didn't count her as one.
All.
It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
He said 7 people, but it says 6. Interesting.
Plus 1. Ruby.
Oh, yeah.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
I don't know how the fuck I'm alive right now. but I am.
His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I
Pretty
hurt?
bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart.
And then the second one?
The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps.
No wonder we
No
couldn't
major
stand up.
arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Has anyone from our station been to see
No.
me?
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Good, I don't need
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Hide, you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
Who treated me?
I did.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
No need.
Are you
Not
hurt?
very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I try to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me.
That is so. I'm
I did
so
not see him coming.
glad that
Stupid
Kim
of me.
honestly would have just been throwing up crying on stream. The thought of it. I would literally just be here crying, ugly crying on stream if something bad happened to Kim. Alright, let's see if we can walk.
Easy now.
You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
How are you?
Things are very bad, Kim.
The lieutenant doesn't reply. Just looks at you, teetering on your feet. He thinks you should sit back down. Back straight now. You're not sitting anywhere.
The room is clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
Wow. How long have I been out for?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine. Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under the counter bad.
What did you say, Sunrise?
Sunrise parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun, it's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it
The
war
gates
today?
of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to
Bless
erupt,
you, Grandma.
I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good, I
Yes,
guess.
we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
Yeah, we didn't win, we didn't fail. We failed, we didn't win. It's like we just kind of we didn't really change much of anything, really.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too, thanks to our meddling.
I hope they'll finish this this grass. They right outside the window, mowing.
I don't know what to think. It might not have been a bad idea. There is a pin somewhere in the machine. Something is keeping Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Claudia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Bro, we really should have. Wait, you checked she's really?
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Damn. Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hangman?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
His voice is calm and matter-of-factly. This is because I'm La Putra Madres Peones, isn't it? The fucking Maybells, Kim, the flowers. What about the ouch wall? Someone is checking her out. Goddamn footprints. There still is a 28% possibility that the shot came from distance. Yeah, it's that bunker, but underneath the boardwalk. I don't know. I mean, technically, it is still a 28% probability.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
What about the board, the bunker?
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I can't believe they're useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
The footprints,
Yes,
though.
God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
What about the hole in the house?
I don't know.
Checking her out?
That's been there for years.
Okay, you know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins
It's hard,
overhead.
almost impossible, super easy. Actually, I want to talk to somebody. Yo, what's up, Dre? How are you? I actually want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. Oh, I guess.
I'm listening.
Let's go ahead. Let's.
Don't be narcissistic.
You don't have shit.
Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
Kim shut me down real
That
quick.
does make some sense.
All right. What about the Maybells? They were on the roof. I did not catch them. Fucking butter. Oh, the flowers.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the
LMAO.
case. You don't have to catch everything.
I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Having a pretty good day. Hurt my ankle yesterday, so not feeling good on that matter. But other than that, as long as I'm not walking around, I feel mostly good.
I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now.
How do you how have you been, Dre? Hopefully you've been well. Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
It's okay. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy. Just off my leg for a little bit. You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check the... Oh, this is her real name. I forgot. We should check Miss Katerzine Alassi's room upstairs. Let's go ahead and do that.
Why not?
I'm alright. Just a little sick, a little sleepy. I feel that. Mid-week sleepiness. It is hump day. I feel that. But hopefully you're able to get a nap in and all of that. Are you at work? You're at work, aren't you?
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Okay. Well. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside back in the world again. That's crazy. We literally, like, probably was dead for a little bit. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Oh, he really cleaned this place up. Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Oh, hold on. Let's look at this first. We gotta walk into Kim's room. I gotta see what Kim's room looks like. Stereo 8-player has been reunited with his speaker. Oh, look at Kim's room. The alarm is set to 6:50 a.m. Bro, I hate the fucking mowing, bro. It's all I hear. Medical supplies in the cupboard. Okay. But yeah, being tired at work is tough.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds.
Man, we
faced.
really were lucky.
Let's
Thank you
go.
for the lurk. I appreciate you, Dre. Can we actually figure out the
bathroom mirror has
expression?
been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Oh, we could try to roll for this.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume la Mignon.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Oh, well, I can say, why did I drink myself in oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
What does this have anything to do with the ostentatious orchestration?
Not really. Oh must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
Interesting. Okay.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll for this too.
Still not happening. It
Dang.
won't come off that easy.
Okay, well, let's leave it be for now. That's crazy. Am I actually limping in game? I'm not really limping. I look like I'm walking dang near the same. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Let's run. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she left a note? Okay. Before we read this note, let me use the bathroom. We are well over halfway into the stream. I just wanna... It might take me a little bit longer because I'm gonna be limping a little bit. But give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I'll be back. Oh man, when I tell you my ankle is hurting a lot. It's not hurting as much as it hurt yesterday, but I'm gonna have to take a muscle relaxer. Oh, it's crazy. My birthday is literally Tuesday, and I don't know. I know stress does manifest physical pain, to an extent. I know it probably won't manifest like an ankle sprain, but it's definitely just a little frustrating to deal with. Appreciate you guys being patient, as always. Okay, let's check the roof. We got a note. We actually got a lot of shit too. We got these things too. We have a skill point too, so oh, we can study this. I don't know what this is gonna get us. This is gonna give us a -1 logic. And then we have this. We could go ahead and spend our point on here and then do one of these. We could do this physical instrument. Honestly, it might give us a plus with some of those things. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
She left me a
A
gift.
gift.
Seems like she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
What could the gift
I
be?
am not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
I love how my inner thoughts are fighting. Alright, let's check out the bathroom. I'm sure she took all her medicine out of there. But the door is closed, so why not? Why wouldn't we check it, I guess? You see the yard below the corpse is no
The
longer
medicine
there.
cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
She really cleaned this room out.
She
I was
certainly
kind
had
of
her
hoping the gift would be
priorities
in
straight
here.
when she was packing.
Yeah, very much so, Kim. Kim be like basically just literally just so matter of factly talks about multiple things. All right, where's this gift? A red thread made out of nylon. It leads out of the room onto the other roof. Huh? Oh, we could look at the window. Can we go out here though? Oh yeah, we could. I think we were just standing awkwardly. All right, let's go back in here. Let's look at the window.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Oh, so she made it a little easier? Hey, I saw you were live and wanted to say thanks for playing one of my favorite games ever of all time. Been watching the recordings in order. I appreciate you, Chud. Thank you so much. Man, this game, I literally, like, I know you probably weren't watching this whole time, but literally 5 minutes ago I was crying my eyes out, and now Kim is alive and unhurt and okay, and I don't know how to feel, and we have new leads on the case, but we let the girl go. It's like the game is like playing with my mental health. No, not my mental health, okay, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of running me around the place. Every time I think I know who the killer is, I don't. But man, this game is so amazing. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Hopefully the thread really will help us
A
understand.
ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and
So-
B triple prime.
So basically, she's saying it happened from another angle that wasn't these 4 angles. Okay, I see. Now that it's a thread here, we get a whole new voice line. Okay.
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
B triple prime. So it's the island. The only place we haven't checked.
The island in the bay.
She's trying to tell us a shot came from the island.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the threat seems to point.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I know you're at work, but I appreciate you stopping by. How does she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
I guess you're right.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she's sorry,
I
guess.
find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
There's also a location we have not ruled out
So
yet.
it is.
For a second, he seems tired.
Maybe we need to go to the island. Bro, Kim, come on now. I understand. I didn't put the Kim through so much. Kim done got beat up, all kinds of stuff.
He sees danger. Another trap, perhaps.
Another trap?
He must be cautious for a reason. This man has decades of experience.
You're not afraid, are you, Kim?
No, I just don't want to walk into another embarrassment. I am a creature of pride, you see. I'm afraid of becoming a joke.
Look, just say it was my idea.
It's not something he's proud of, but that's the way it is.
Let's go to the fucking island, Kim.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
Hey, there's the enthusiasm. There's that enthusiasm I love so much, Kim.
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
She's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Okay, let's go out here and look at the thread. There was something else outside, too. The thread is tied to the antenna. Oh, that's it? Yeah, this is really crazy to just consider that. I don't know. At first, when I woke up, I was like, what if this whole thing, because you know what I mean, I don't know if you read books or watch shows where everything is like, feels like a fever dream. But that's kind of how the whole big scene rolled around. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can in welcome.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
The coward? I shot my gun. What are you talking about?
What?
His eyes full of confusion as if he woke up from a deep sleep.
He's very, very drunk.
I would be very drunk and belligerent if all my friends died
Our
too.
condolences for your losses.
What happened? Was he okay?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. His unshaven face is almost gray, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze.
Poor kid.
While still alive,
Thank
he
you for
has
still being here.
abandoned his own body
Appreciate
to
you, Shippy.
decomposition.
How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, Elizabeth, they're all gone. But he got away without a scratch.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
He has lost the will to live.
Poor Elaine,
It's
bro.
survivor's guilt. He feels like he should have died with the others. He may kill himself if he doesn't find a new purpose, or else go on in this way. Not dead, but not really living either.
Shit is tough, but you need to get off your ass and finish this. Come on, Elaine. You gonna
What?
go with me? Colonel Wild Pines, all the people responsible for the death of your friends. You're just gonna leave it like that? The little guy who ran Shanky, you're just gonna leave it like that?
Sons of bitches.
He sinks down into his head again, a malevolent smile spreading across
Was
his
this
face.
really the best idea? I guess you may have prolonged his existence a bit, if he can still remember this when he sobers up.
Hopefully you don't just die.
If you think this will keep him from offing himself, I'll make sure to remind him. So far, I've just been pouring whiskey in him to keep him sedated.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys?
Titus is fucking dead.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You don't go back to hauling containers?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
Yeah, let better people take
Anyone
over.
ever tell you you're a total dickhead? Well,
Well,
Yes,
my bad.
people have called you that before. You didn't
And
care.
then they don't know what
damn
happened to her.
songbird of misery, that one.
He shakes his head.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He said she seemed to be in a real hurry. Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
Wow,
Both
not
of
us
you.
getting...
We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got
Thank
between
you.
us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
Interesting. I wonder what Everard gotta say. Not Everard.
You're
Gart.
right. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big
You're
improvement.
welcome. I thought it would be nice for you
Hi,
to
Faye.
wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
How are you doing, Fatalia? I still, in my head, I still call you Faithful. So I'm still adjusting mentally to your name change, but it's going very trippy today. I can't believe I caught a stream, been catching up the playthrough. Thank you so much, Mercury. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, this game is really like, has had my mind all over the place, really.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an honest effort. I was watching until it went down. Crawled inside, then bullets started flying. Anyway, I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops.
Free?
The stay is free, the drinks are not. Just felt I needed to specify that.
We don't have to pay no more to spend the night. No more do we have to pay. But this game is trippy. When I tell you something happened, I know you probably won't play this game, but something happened and it literally made me sit here twice. It happened. Well, no, the first time I actually cried. I was just so sad about the redheaded lady, Ruby. But something just happened. I thought my partner, my lieutenant, this guy next to me, who we've been walking around all 40 hours I put in this game, I've been with this guy. I thought he died, and then I woke up and he was alive. So they just fucking with my head a little bit. It's okay. This is a really great game so far. Thank you so much for being here, Faye.
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts.
That makes
Turns
sense.
out they're not good for business.
Okay, so I have to mention it. When it happened, you were right there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
I guess you are a badass. Okay, we could give Gart that. Me and Gart, we have had our differences. I don't really like the guy, but we could gas him up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Oh no, that's not good.
He means it. It's not just boasting. It's something he discovered about himself, stepping onto that balcony.
Wow. What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here. And many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Wow. This is
No
my
problem.
number one enemy when we first started here. This guy, well, I guess you gotta face him to put the flashlight on him. Man. Oh, wait, what about Kuno? Whoa. Bonjour, je serai de retour pres de toi. Toi, right? Toi? I don't know French. TiCup C is studying French. I'm studying Spanish. But the J-O-U-R
The
kind of got me
graffito
feeling
has
like
been
it's
painted over the
something
traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Oh, the Skull Lady. She did that, right? She had the paint.
This was Cindy the
Yeah,
Skull.
Cindy the Skull. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I mean, we could say we smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Oh.
Heavy
My
fuel
blood?
oil. Isn't that flammable?
Oh, are you gonna set it on fire? Step back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately.
How beautiful!
With an ominous
Yes!
hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters.
I did not say
Black
it.
smoke rises from the burning message.
No. Say nothing. Just stare grimly into the flames. You've been policed, Martinez.
The lieutenant has taken a small
Get
step.
Kim to trust you.
He looks at your face.
What the
illuminated
best
by the
achievement
flames,
ever,
and
bro.
nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Bro, Kim is literally the homie. We might as well just literally. We might just hug it out. We might need to hug it out.
The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Bro, this is the singular action that I got to get Kim to trust me. Wow. I wonder what the attribute is in game, because like, I mean, that was just an achievement, a Steam achievement. I wonder what specifically did I do.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Well, that was kind of cool. Okay, real quick. Did Kuno see the fight? Kuno's just gonna be ignorant, but... Also, do we have any extra traits that will allow us to actually
This
open
trash
it up?
container.
We could try use.
Did someone say pry bar?
Oh yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch. To grasp.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Ask the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry.
Okay, we gonna go straight for the prize. We need the pry bar.
This trash container is locked. The force time
Damn,
is what
be for real.
is this? Your try.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is.
The dumpster is.
Did we actually get open trash container? Okay, let's go ahead and ask. Oh wait, let's talk to Kuno. Did Kuno gonna say anything about the shootout?
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
I guess that's
cool,
true.
Cool. That's very cool to Kuno.
Oh, now Kuno like me?
Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Okay, Kuno.
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. Who knows?
Well, let's go ahead and ask Gart to open this. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be closing here or some sum of money. But we can go ahead and do this before we go to this island. The crazy part is I thought we did it, but I don't know.
Is there something I can do for you?
Did you see that huge burning graffito outside?
Yes. Very
Come on.
responsible.
Come on, it was cool.
Looked pretty hot to me. Well, at least nothing bad actually happened.
He stops realizing that this is also a compliment. Okay, Gart.
He's so exhausted following recent events.
All right,
he
what about this
doesn't
trash
even
container?
have the energy to really get on your case.
Mine?
I'm
No,
just shining
it
the light
belongs
straight
to
in
the
his
Whirling
face.
in Rags.
Thank you for
Where the
clearing
key?
it up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have a breakthrough.
Coach physical instrument. Wait, how did you know all those hammer throw techniques? How do you know how to hold a discus? Or the world youth record in discus? Something doesn't add up here. This mushy thing between your ears didn't know the name of the city you're in, but it comes loaded with trivia about the correct chin position of a shot-put ball. Could it be that? Shut up, namby-pamby. This
What?
train of thought ends abruptly. It's leg day. Straighten your
leg
rhombus
day.
muscle. It's shirts versus skins. Take your shirt off, Namby. Your skins.
So what do we get from it? Oh, at the top. +2 physical instrument if shirt slots empty. What? We about to go shirtless? Oh yeah. +2 physical instrument right there. Wait. Both? Oh no. I don't know. Okay. Well, we gotta go open that thing and then we'll run down. Well, the good news is we got the keys now.
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
I'm opening
The
it.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
That's it?
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
So look under the carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are among the threadbare kitchen towels. Something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
some
As
trousers?
the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh, they're the
The victim's
guys.
clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. Drop them in here, officer.
Alright, let's back the
Guitar
trousers.
marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Let's reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears
And that's
from the
probably
food
his stuff
waste.
too.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Oh.
This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
Oh, that was his stuff.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
Hi,
It could be
Mercury.
as
He
simple as
said
someone
first.
from
I
the
know,
hostel
right?
team
Nobody
in the
redeemed
yard.
that. That's crazy.
Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
I wish there was a way to give channel points for that. I want to have something set up that for whoever does it first. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. You think the whirling rags might have been involved?
Not really. All we know.
Fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
Kuno is.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the... It's
All right.
just organic waste, cold
Ew.
and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly.
The descriptions are crazy.
Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard.
A
A blue
clipboard.
plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your Paperwork?
I don't know what this
It is. Look.
Oh,
The
wow.
plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I don't know shit. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
Apologize 10 times. literally the sorriest cop on earth. What an achievement.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found
we
it.
were truthful.
You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
I'll do
It
that.
would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some
Alright, we
items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your
I
paperwork.
haven't heard the tutorial agent in a long time. I'm like, whose voice is that? All right, let's get the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection
Can
we
we
saw
sell
in
it?
our weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something to keep in mind.
I guess
The
you're right.
container sounds a muffled gong.
We should return later, officer. I don't think we were thorough enough. There may be more.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see
You said we
soggy
don't- we didn't
cartons,
think we were
dirty
thorough
rags,
enough.
and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
And he's about to say the same thing again, I bet. Or no. And then the things we got this mug. We can interact with the mug, but we gotta interact with this too. Let's go get the keys back to Gart, first of all. Oh, we got these two people. I think this guy just says something random. Okay, what's her thought here? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in the man's handwriting.
Is there something I can do for you?
Here's your trash
Thanks.
container.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking. Could someone in your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
I never seen anyone investigate the trash container post-tribunal before. Crazy how every playthrough in this game is so unique. Man, the crazy part is I thought I did that, but when I was walked past it, it was still green. So I don't know if I just didn't save after I did what I did. I didn't do this whole thing. I didn't get the extra clothes, like the victim's clothes, but I did try to open it, and it didn't click to come here. And even when I came to Gart, it didn't have the voice line, so I don't know.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff put them
Sylvie
there?
had the keys before I got here, and as I've said before, I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the
Okay,
crime.
then.
Yes.
Read your ledger and name the case. And we have a point. We don't know what we need it in realistically. We could save it and see what we might need the point in.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do
Let's
not look
inspect
into
the
its
toilet
blue
paper.
heart. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Go ahead and take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper
Ew.
peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Ooh.
How many
I
years you've
guess.
been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that. Your kill count. Yours will surely have your
Oh my
kill
god.
count.
Can I read it? How can I
Any
read
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
it? Like, for example.
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh, that's
This
super
means
cool.
you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay, bet.
Okay.
He returns to his neatly kept notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in
Let's
your
go
hand.
with the white papers first.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty.
Oh, wow.
You count more than 100
100?
sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is it? There. What is in there? What are they? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You
So
have
we have
attempted
not-
2 cases a week on average.
So we just basically don't finish cases. 2 cases a week, a good caseload in it.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
I'm not sure if I completed them though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them.
Oh, poor Kim.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The
you can say
handwriting
if
is
it's-
extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
A naming convention?
Yes,
What is that
it
about?
appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
They're written in capital letters.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Are these what we
Another
titled?
yet, The Unsolvable Case.
But what?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay. My cases seem to appear to employ some type of naming
You
convention.
mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
Non-numeric ones with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our
Okay.
defense, almost
So we
everyone
just
in the
label 'em.
RCM does.
Why
It's
is
a
that?
holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Interesting.
Your secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand.
Let's go ahead and count
Writing
the
covers
pages, I
almost
guess.
all the pages. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper then,
The
I guess.
tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Oh, let's go ahead and cross out the ones
A
we finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper.
What?
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any
The
ideas?
hangman, the furies are at home in the mirror, the settling sun, shit on a stick. The hangman suffices.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Okay.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a
We can
little
read the
further
case
from
files
your
now.
nose. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Oh, so his stuff is 57, mine's 41.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your
Harry
case
Dubois.
files. Harrier Dubois, HDB. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Okay, we gonna have to look into some of this stuff on Friday. I don't know. I guess I can't. It's a thought I have to address.
The Insulindian Miracle. It's easy. You know the poem by heart because you were taught it at school. It is one of the Volta Dolmar mantras repeated on the voyage that lead to the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. And the words mean, nothing will be changed about the light. Colors like gray and brown, all printed on top of each other. I found a blank white spot. All the others looked up. What a beautiful day. What beautiful weather. But all I heard was the printing machine. What strange words to celebrate a new world.
Interesting, and this gives us all the white checks unlocked. I don't know. Theoretically, like, having this is kind of cool, but at the same time... Which one? Oh, it was this one. Okay, so all of them are unlocked, so that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and save here. It has been an amazing day. I gotta go do some stuff, and also my ankle's starting to hurt. So, yeah, I'm gonna stretch my ankle out. I will see y'all on Friday. I appreciate y'all being here. For you guys on YouTube, the next time I'll be streaming is Friday, 2 p.m. EST. Probably are good to go like 4 hours on Friday, maybe even longer. And then Twitch, same time. But I love you guys. I appreciate you being here.